All right, so I know y'all don't believe this video, and I mean, I get it, but I can't figure it out. Number one, strings is ridiculous. So stop it. All right. Here's where things, from this moment on, the video gets weird. I have no answers. I see things, but I have no answers for them because the next event cancels out any doubt that I would have had about the prior event. This video is very strange. Okay, so he's running, no problem. So first of all, let's take a look at the stage. Curtains, mirrors, ropes, all of that on this stage at this point. It's not evident of any of that, which is the point, but still, I'm just throwing that out there. Also, keep in mind of the 3D of the video. In other words, when he's walking further back into the stage and coming forward into the stage, right? Because that matters, because if we're talking about curtains, if we're talking about mirrors, then he has to be avoiding them or going behind them or doing something, but just watch how he utilizes the entire stage. So it's very weird. If anything is on the stage, how you can't tell. So here we go. All right. So handstand, which, okay, he hits it. Now this is from this moment on. All right. So you could see it go under his back, right? Right. You see that? Right where his back is actually bending, there's something there holding him, right? Because he didn't even hit the wall properly, like, but whatever is holding him up got his back, literally. All right, it's right. I mean, you can see how his back's bending. Something is there. All right, and it appears there. You see it. All right. So then it lifts him, right? I mean, look at the material where I'm talking about his back. Like, you can tell, right? Something is definitely there. Now, is it a board? Is it a mechanical arm with some, I don't know. But look, all right. Now, look how his back is flat. The material is flat, which would give you the impression that he is laying on something, correct? But if he's laying on something, what is it and where's it at? Are his feet even on whatever it is we're giving the appearance that it is? The stage shows a reflection. I'm gonna say yes, so I'm not thinking CGI or holograms, and this video is made just for the hell of it. No, this is really on stage here, so this is happening. All right, so his back, again, is flat. Look at his toes, like he's not even on there. He's being held up, right? And then you could see it now. Is that a green screen suit? I guess is the question, right? Because you can clearly see something under him, right? You see that, right? That black whatever, right? It's blending in with the background as well, so it's definitely transparent or something. All right, let's keep it going. See, look at the flat, right? That's the impression that there's a pad or something. That's the impression that you would think that it's fake, but the video keeps going, right? Okay, now look at this right here. You see how whatever it is he's laying on what is that, right? It appears out of nowhere, right? So again, that makes you think, okay, fake, cool, impression, some device, okay, right? Okay, so at this point, you're assuming, right, the way he lifts off of here, look at the distance, right? The height and the distance. So we're assuming wires and we're assuming harness, no problem, because that's outrageous. He lands kind of hard for a harness, I'm gonna be honest with you. Could be acting, right? But I think that's more like whatever this is that's holding him kind of just flipped him over. Like it just kind of toss flipped and he's just good at the back flip. So you know he landed hard, but it's not out of his range, right? As far as agility goes. So whatever it was kind of tossed him versus, in my opinion, tossed him versus some sort of ropes. Just because of how he landed, it was just so hard. Okay. So then he immediately, right? I have to assume immediately because there is a cutscene. So I don't know if this is made for TV or if this is just, how it is, but cutscene. So they could have been prepping the stage, again, for devil's advocate reasons. And then we come back, but let's assume this is what we see. So immediately he goes from that huge backflip into pretending he's being choked and he's going up. Now this could still be the harness, no problem, right? He's up. He drops down. Okay, now at this point, where's the harness? Where's the ropes? Where's the mechanical arm? Where's the green screen? At this point, look at his back. Now, there's a cut, right? Now again, I don't know. Something does appear. I'm not going to ignore that. Something appears. He goes up. Now you can see around his shoulder, all the way down that side, right? All the way down his right side, all the way from his shoulder to his hip. Something's there. It lifts him up. You see his shirt raise, right? A little bit. Still could be a rope, could be a harness. I'm not going to rule it out. The dropping, though, he just hits so hard. Like he's really picked up. Now again, that can be it can be the scene, I get it. All right. So immediately to the next thing. Now look at his back now. Are we saying now that still something is there? Okay. Where were we? All right. So he immediately goes into being strung up from a huge backflip. You see something come around his shoulder. All right, here's where we're at. I lost track of where I was at. All right, the shadow. Okay. Right? He hits hard. He comes down. There still could be something in his back, right? His shirt is kind of scrunched up like it's caught on something, right? All right. Here we go. So this could still be the strings, right? Look at his shoulder. So something is holding him up. Whatever is holding him up at the shoulder wasn't holding him up at the shoulder when he was doing the other tricks, correct? I just want to point out the obvious here. There is something holding him up by his shoulders, plain as day. You see his shirt move, but that is not the same effect he was having when he was doing his backflips and when he was just getting choked. Completely different effect on his shirt. Could it be the same thing? I'm not going to rule it out. I'm just pointing out the facts of the video. Do what you want with them. All right. So I'm always keeping an eye on his back because it has to focus on that. So right here, it does look like he has something on, right? You see how it kind of looks like a vest in a way? All right. And this, I'm not going to count this because anybody can do that. Like a break dancer off the street can do that. All right, so we're good here. Again, you take everything into effect. So this shadow, maybe green suit person, I'm still trying to figure out the size of the stage. I'm going to be honest with you. He's really working the stage. Now he's all the way in the front. All right. Okay. So again, it's all about the back. Tell me there looks like, okay, where do you see something? What is that? Is that a baggy shirt or is that the device getting moved with the momentum? And if it's the case, that has nothing to do with the shoulders, right? So, okay, right? Turns around. His back looks cool. It doesn't look like there's a vest. It doesn't look like there's anything there. Still could be. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what we're looking like. So at this point, this young man runs upstairs. Now look at the shadow, right? Because it's all about the reflection. There he is. Now he's clearly stepping on something, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything is there with if we're talking about him and dealing in the powers that he might be involved in accidentally or on purpose, who knows. But if those steps were there, where were they when he was doing his awesome backflip? And clearly something catches him. Look at the arm already around his back. It's there. Which means there's a person standing at the top of something there, if it again is a screen or whatever. But the person catches him clearly, right? Catches him. Is holding him clearly, right? We're not going to deny that. We just don't know what it is at this point, right? Okay. All right. This again, I'm going to not worry about this too much. Not really going to worry about that too much. Now this again, green screen, right? Here's the reveal. Farther back, he's farther up on the stage, right? This thing. Okay, here's the kicker, right? He's punching in front of it. This is a very, I don't know, where's the screen? I don't understand how this works, right? He's punching in front of it to show that it's there. Here's the kicker though. Then he punches behind it and it's solid, right? Now, if that's the green screen, that's gonna work, but what the hell is the suit? What's going on with the suit in contrast to the entire stage? So if the suit matches what is reflecting in the background, is that how that works? And the key to this entire setup is the back. Is that what we're doing? Where does this thing go? Does it fall off the stage or does it just lay there? And that's the video, and that's all I got, and I have no clue. Clearly behind him though. It's solid. Whatever it is. Friend or foe. Real or fake is there. And that's the video through my eyes. No damn strings as far as I could tell. Whoever said they seen strings, you might be on crack. Say no to drugs, as usual.